Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the interdimensional show live with the Water Mrs. Ermin Theater. It's the new year. How are you doing today? No one's on right now, but eventually there will be. That's fine. I'm going to enjoy the game either way. And today we're going to be playing more of Master Detective Archives Raincoat. What do I have planned for the new year?
Beyond continuing my my time as a streamer, I want to get more into content creation, which will include some voice acting stuff, some art related things. Also, I need to finish my VTuber avatar. That's one thing. And then there's also some more physical stuff like exercise. Hopefully, I can actually do it. When I say I hope I can actually do it, it's more I hope that I get the time. But anyways, yeah, that's mainly what I want to do. So let's get to the game. We were in the mystery labyrinth last time, so let's get back to it. Oh, wrong button.
Is the case's mysteries given shape. What do you do here, Shinigami?
Simply put, I'm the one and only cutie that can directly interact with the Mystery Labyrinth. The progress you've made in the Mystery Labyrinth and solving those mysteries here, it's all thanks to me.
How are you able to do this?
I don't know what to tell you. I've always been able to do this, so I forgot how.
That's not
More
good.
importantly, you got drugged and knocked out? You are so pitiful, Master. No wonder you're waddling around like a toddler.
I thought I was dizzy because I've got this weird ghost thing haunting me.
Huh? Making a pact with me won't make you dizzy. It just reduces your lifespan by a lot.
You're kidding, right?
She is not.
Right?
Anyway, who do you think is the culprit, Master? You have any guesses?
I already know because I've already
If
beaten
the
this
drinks were drugged
chase,
in
but
the dining car, the culprit must have been on the train before anyone else.
Oh, so then all you have to do is ask around and figure out what order everyone got on board. Oh, wait a minute. You can't, because they're all dead!
You aren't taking this very seriously, are you?
she is not. She's never taken anything seriously. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. There are also a few things I need to get soon. My current microphone boom arm is not gonna work for what I want to do. I have this nice shock mount for my RE20, and well, when you use that and the PSA and the Rode PSA 1, it doesn't exactly go together. And there's also another factor that I've noticed. The pop filter. I was hoping I wouldn't have to replace it, but I might have to. It does not want to stay up when anytime I want to bring the mic upwards, I can't. Well, at the moment I can't do that either way because for some reason it just doesn't like the mount it has now just sucks. Anyways. Okay, let's just get on and see the game. No one's used the Tangy in a while. Might disable it and bring back voice mod. Here we go.
This place. Whoa. The path is forked in two. Which way should I go?
This fork in the path is also a materialized mystery, so you should know which way to go if you solve it. First, let's clarify what mystery this is exactly.
Uh-huh? How do you do that?
Like this.
Oh, we're getting this part.
Huh? Ah! Blood! Blood!
Quit overreacting, Master. This is a mystery labyrinth. It's fine.
I'll just let this play through for a
Anyway,
minute.
take
I
a
have to.
look.
I already know the answer.
I'll use the blood of the truth
But I also-
seeker as a conduit to expose the mystery blocking the path.
That be
Is
my-
that a question?
That's the mystery standing in your way. You just need to pick the right path and head on through.
6 on the train. It must mean the 6 master detectives, including me, right? If I don't think the culprit is among the 6 on the train,
Hungry.
I should take the right path, which says no. But if I think the culprit is one of the 6 on board, I need to take the left path that says yes. Which is it?
Is the culprit one of the 6 on board? Yes.
Hello, Blobs. Welcome back to the Interdimensional Show live at the Wonder Mrs. Urban Theater. How are you doing today?
The answer to this question is yes. That's good. The answer is yes.
So, you think the culprit is one of the 6 on the train, right?
It is. It is.
Right here! Okay, let's go. Can I go through now?
Oh, you got it right? Not bad at all, Master.
Time for another fight.
Ah! Something happened. Why? Did I make the wrong choice?
Nope, you're right. You were right.
It's trying to bury the truth again. Go get him, Master.
I forget what solution key was the right one for this first part. Okay.
Your deduction is wrong.
You don't know that.
Other than the 6 on the train, you must have had an accomplice.
Hold on. Oh no, I had it right. I.
Two master detectives used their abilities to prove that only 6 people were on the train. If it was only one person, they could have been lying or an imposter. But 2 of them means there can be no mistake.
Wrong. Your reasoning is completely off.
Nope, it's not off. I didn't even notice they had yin symbols on them. But I guess that makes
What good
sense.
does that testimony even do? Your accomplice just wasn't there when those 2 checked, but came aboard after that.
Nope.
So what if the
Ah, cool.
windows don't open while everyone was knocked out? You secretly stopped the train and let your partner board.
I'll slash through this mystery.
I don't actually remember most of this, but I got it.
The backup control room's operation log showed that the train never stopped. And the doors won't open unless the train stops. So it's impossible for someone to have gotten on during the trip.
Damn.
They revoted me this time. Okay, yes. Time to continue on forward.
Looks like you're getting the hang of this, Master. You've learned to ruthlessly cut down any who stand in your way.
Always with that
Make it
face.
sound like I'm the bad guy here. Hey, I was wondering, if the Mystery Labyrinth is trying to block people from seeking the truth, wouldn't it reject my answers, even if they're right?
That's a thought.
Or
A good thought.
maybe the questions themselves could be lies.
No chance. A mystery labyrinth has no self-will. It can't lie or create things not based on the real
There's
world
more to it
mystery.
than that.
This place is a direct manifestation of a mystery. You can always progress as long as you keep solving it.
Okay
In
then.
that sense, the labyrinth is fair. It won't cheat you.
I see. That's a relief.
By the way, about the culprit being one of the 6 of you, how could the culprit commit the crime when all the other passengers besides you were dead?
Maybe one was not really dead. Have you been kicking ass in Fortnite? Personally, it's not my kind of game. Another door already.
Another fork in the road.
This is how we reach the truth. It reflects how problems are really solved, doesn't it?
Well, I don't know if I've ever actually solved it.
What?
Hello, Pizza PJ. Welcome back to the Interdimensional Show live with the one and Mrs. Erman Theater. First day of the new year. How are you doing today?
The mystery on my own. I don't remember it all.
It doesn't matter. You just need to solve the mystery in front of us.
Again? I forgot how many times she does that.
Say,
Ah. You just leave all the heavy lifting to your lovely mystery labyrinth guide.
Yeah.
Really? That'd be a big help.
oh, I got it.
Really?
Master, leave this to me. This has to be the right answer. Follow me.
It's not the right answer. I remember how this goes. Yes, if you like mystery games, if you like wacky shit, if you like anime games, if you like Danganronpa, the designer, I believe the music designer, the art designer, and one other designer helped make this game. And one of the people behind this game also started a company after leaving Spike Chunsoft, even though Spike Chunsoft still has their hands on this game. But either way, I do recommend it if you like this kind of game. If you like sexy ladies, I'd go with that too, because this game has those. They're all, for some reason, so many of them are super tall, or at least taller than me, IRL. I'm 5'8.5" to 5'9". I don't know the exact number. Typically, I just say 5'8.5". But most characters in this game, most of the girls, except for maybe one at the start, are above my height. The first girl you meet in the game is 185 centimeters. That is taller than me. I'm 174. So that's 11 centimeters taller than me. This character is about 183. The character you play as is 150.
Hey, wait!
And the English dub is actually pretty good so far. It doesn't feel like they fucked up anything with the translation,
Culprit just played dead.
which happens. That's what it's really it happens a lot.
suicide after the crime, they'd be dead right now.
There's more to it than that.
That's no fun at all.
That's your reasoning? Wait, what's this chain?
Oh, I forgot that was the first chain.
I told you we share mind and body. The chain is proof of that. Our relationship can never be broken apart.
That's terrible.
Please, you should consider yourself lucky you're being haunted by a cutie like me.
I'm not entirely against that.
I'm so tired. I pulled you up here, so you can walk the rest of the way yourself.
Okay. I'm hoping that she doesn't have a deeper voice in the Japanese. Typically, it kind of goes back and forth. One reason why I'm hoping, really hoping, they didn't corrupt the dialogue or fuck it up, because that happens in Japanese games. Hold on. That's all up to you. That's an opinion. That's all up to you. I gotta pause for a second because my VR headset is on. For some reason, I didn't put it on. Why did it turn on? Okay, we're good. I must have accidentally turned it on. I must have accidentally turned it on when I was putting it somewhere safer than where it was. I wouldn't compare the two personally because they're nowhere similar. There's no ways they're not similar, or at least they're different genres. Persona involves battling a lot more than it does solving mystery. This game actually deals a lot more with solving mysteries, including perception-based stuff, I guess you could say. So I wouldn't really compare the two. They're not made for the same thing. That unscrewed. So yeah,
you think this path will lead toward the truth, right?
No idea. This is a labyrinth. It's pretty common to encounter dead ends.
Whoa, watch out!
There's the dead end.
You see? What did I tell you? Dead end.
Don't sound
There's
so
more.
proud of yourself. You chose this path, Shinigami.
If it's a dead end, maybe the culprit wasn't just playing dead.
Later in the road,
I
at first,
searched
yeah.
all 5 bodies, and they were, without a doubt, dead.
Oh, so the answer isn't play dead. Let's turn back.
You changed your mind already?
Exploring all possibilities is an important part of beating a mystery labyrinth. I'm so awesome.
She's into herself a bit too much. But I don't mind a confident girl.
By the way, I did say I can guide you through the mystery labyrinth. But I'm not that good at solving mysteries.
You could have said that a little earlier.
It should be kind of obvious, actually.
Help! I like when you rely on me, Master.
Anyway, what's going on in the real world while we're in the mystery labyrinth?
Time has stopped on the other side. We're sort of set apart from the normal flow of time while we're here. In other words, you're still surrounded by peacekeepers.
So if we return without solving the mystery, we'll just be captured.
As a result, this murder case will remain unsolved and linger in people's memories as a serious crime.
Yep.
Naturally, this mystery labyrinth will also survive.
Uh-huh.
And that
Okay.
creates an even bigger problem.
I do understand the comparison,
Which is?
but there's a lot more to this
Leaving
game
a
than
case
this.
unsolved
That
means
there's no
it will go down
personas.
in history that way. The more bizarre a mystery is, the more it attracts people's interest. And the more people rack their brains about that mystery, the bigger the mystery labyrinth gets. Eventually, the mystery labyrinth would gain enough power to start affecting the real world. It would implant insidious ideas into people's minds, creating more murderers, and in turn, new mystery labyrinths. Labyrinths can create endless cycles. That's why it's best to cut it off as soon as possible.
It sounds way more daunting than I thought.
We're finally back.
I went to Takara's, a sort of Japanese restaurant that cooks in front of you. All I really had was noodles and broccoli, because I'm not really. I love Japanese stuff, but I'm not a big fan of Japanese. I'm not a big fan of fish or shrimp or stuff. Went with my mom and siblings and grandparents, great uncle, and then once we got home, we were actually gonna go bowling, but that didn't happen. I'm just not a big fan. I don't like the taste.
The other route is commit suicide after the crime. There's no other option, so it has to be the right answer.
Oh, the game says it. I probably will find something good with a reference to the game. There we go. I'm not really a big fan of any seafood. Though I would say the only thing I like is kind of fish sticks. Oh, I didn't hit the button. Though I haven't had those in a while. I think they're called fish fingers in the UK. Fish fingers and custard. I remember having that as when I got this. Anyways, I'm not a big fan of any kind of fish or something, seafood. Shit. Oh wow, that's a lot. A lot of the powder. I'm much more of a chicken, beef guy myself, and pork. Though I don't like pork chops. Okay, now I can talk to her.
Let's solve this thing!
All right.
Careful.
Careful what?
But to commit suicide after the crime would mean... After killing the other 4, the culprit killed themselves, right?
Kinda, yeah.
Is that really the
Not
right
kinda.
answer?
The Mystery Labyrinth's roots represent logical deduction. If there's only one route, then it's the only possibility.
We'll find
I
out.
think the only option left is the culprit off himself. We just need to find that suicidal pest.
Oh yeah, she makes fun of death a lot. That's just how she is. She is a death god after all. I'm glad I don't know if the Japanese humor is any different really, but
What's going on here?
This is part of the mystery materializing. You just need to solve it. Come on, Master! Concentrate!
okay, hold on.
Come on, concentrate, concentrate!
I'm trying to. Oh, I pressed. Damn it, I pressed the wrong button.
We're gonna crash!
Damn it, I messed up. I'm just paying attention to what the buttons are.
This way!
It would be kind of
Culprit
funny.
committed suicide after the crime. Then the last person that died should be the culprit.
Right, because they wouldn't be able to kill someone else if they off themselves already. Nice work!
That's what we think. There's more to it than that.
Come on, let's try again!
Who set fire to the dead culprit? But
Must be it! Of course! The person who started the fires must be the culprit.
they're kind of simple answers.
All five burned to death, so the culprit who died last totally burned themselves. Come on, let's try again!
Who's the last person to be burned to death?
This way! We're gonna crash!
Damn it! I thought it was Apex. No. No.
Come on, let's try again!
Wait. Do we already know at this point?
Must be it! One who burned the other four, then set themselves on fire. Is Zilch!
That's
Bingo! You did it, Master! But you know, setting aside the idea that the culprit was the last to die, why would it be Detective Four Eyes? Didn't we discover his body first?
According to the Peacekeepers, the victims all burned to death, right? But when we first found Zilch in Car 1, he wasn't burnt yet. If that's the case, that means he must have burned to death after that. Although, everyone else we found after him had already died from burns.
I still don't know.
Right. So if they all burned to death,
Wait.
then the last one who died could be Detective Four Eyes.
I think the culprit killed everyone in the opposite order of how we found their corpses. Starting
that's
from
right.
Car 5, he killed them in order one by one, then set himself on fire in Car 1.
And he took the necklace
So
and put it on the
Detective Four Eyes
body.
is without a doubt the culprit, but he committed suicide, huh?
They're very. They use that word a lot. I guess they are detectives.
The door! Whoa! It worked?
It did.
See, I told you it would be fine. I'm such a terrific guide.
Sure.
Yeah.
But this is not gonna.
Is that the end of it?
It's not. There's
Guess
more
that's
to it.
everything. Seems easier than I thought. What's wrong, Master?
I'm wondering if that's really all that happened. Something about this seems off.
It does? You think so?
Hey, hello.
Ah, what's going on?
How many times is that now?
The conclusion? Is this the truth behind the case?
There's only one door. No other options. Maybe this really is the end. Kind of a simple conclusion despite 5 people dying. Well, I hope this was a helpful tutorial for you, Master.
Wait. Mystery labyrinths contain all the mysteries of the real-world case, including things like misdirection,
Yep.
right? Which means
Got a
this
brain on
could
him,
be an
beyond-
attempt by the culprit to
Besides being
mislead us.
an amnesiac.
So, you don't think this is the truth? What makes you say that?
I'm not sure, but I have a feeling the case isn't closed yet.
If so, then this door could be a fake.
How can we tell?
If you think it's fake, why not try breaking it? It'll be bad news if you're wrong, though. And I won't tell you exactly what will happen. I don't want to affect your judgment.
You've already affected my judgment.
Yeah,
I
she's
guess
quite crazy.
The only way to find out is to destroy it.
Mm-hmm.
How do I do that?
Kind of hard to not talk during this. It's a goofy game, but there's a lot of talking. A lot.
So it was fake. It was the culprit trying to throw us off the trail.
You don't know that, but
You said it just quit while you were ahead.
It's rare for a fake exit to appear. This mystery labyrinth is way tougher than I thought.
it happens.
Master, don't lay your guard down.
Make sure you drop your money before you drop dead.
I wonder if that's how it will happen
promise I'll show
in the next
mercy
one.
to your
I never got
wallet.
to the second one. I got to chase one, but never case one mystery dungeon, mystery labyrinth. I'm not playing Pokemon, for God's sake. That's not me saying I want with Pokemon. That's just saying I'm saying that to me, because mystery dungeon is the name of a Pokemon game. Quite a good one, actually. Is there a Switch one? I don't know. Ah. Knife and corpse, Melody's corpse.
The culprit must be Zilch. Reason
Oh,
is
shit.
obvious. Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime.
Hold on. Okay, that wasn't right. What's with that knife? Does it somehow disprove? Nope.
That's right.
The culprit must be Zilch. Reason is obvious. Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime. He burned the 4 passed out victims, then
There's more to it than that.
died from immolation.
This is the truth.
There we go.
No. Now that I think about it, Zilch's suicide by fire doesn't make sense. Because when I saw Zilch through the window, there was a knife in his chest. If he burned himself, then why would there be a knife stuck there?
You little brat. Fine. I'll answer you.
All right.
Why was the knife stuck in the body? Of course I know why. Yeah, it was to knock himself out.
No.
Stabbed himself so he would pass out easy.
Okay, I'll have to go back to the beginning.
Then set himself on fire. Dying by fire is a painful way to go.
It is,
He
but
wanted to make it less painful. culprit has to be Zilch. He committed suicide by self-immolation.
Because there's no other way down. So, yeah.
I was the knife stuck in the body. Of course I know why.
You say it like you don't know.
Yeah, it was to knock himself out.
Ow! That was
Stabbed
right.
himself so he would pass out easy. Then set himself on fire.
Okay, I gotta. Oh
Dying
shit.
by-
Fire is a painful way to go. He wanted to make it less painful. The culprit has to be Zilch. He committed suicide by self-immolation.
Whoa! Ow!
That's true.
Okay, I have
was the
the.
knife stuck in the
Body. Of course I know why. Yeah, he was to knock himself out.
There we go.
Flash through this mystery.
I love that button.
If his plan was to fall unconscious, he would have used the drugged coffee in the dining car. That's a much easier way to pass out.
I forget how many more of those we have.
I see. So they're trying to mislead you about the cause of death for Detective Four Eyes.
Right. The peacekeeper said all the detectives burned to death. But Zilch's corpse in the first car is different.
Yep.
To me, it looked more like he was stabbed to death.
We'll see.
So the peacekeeper's report was a lie? But they have no reason to do that. If they wanted to set you up as the culprit, they'd be raising questions by fabricating reports.
Yeah, you're right. They all must have died by fire, after all. And for some reason, only Zilch appeared to have been stabbed to death. I get it. So that's what was bothering me. But no matter how hard I think about it, I can't seem to figure out what happened next.
I think we're about to get to a part
Why's that?
what I like.
I don't have enough clues about Zilch in the first car. I should have investigated it more after discovering the body, but I was too preoccupied with calling for help.
That's not abnormal, dude.
So we're stuck right here.
Yep.
I don't see any other routes to break through this mystery. I don't even know what mystery we gotta solve right now. But I do know there can't be a labyrinth without a goal. The truth is always behind a mystery. You wish you had investigated more, right? So, you think you'd have the answer if you'd done that?
Huh? Yeah, maybe.
Oh, fine. My secret weapon is so draining, I try to avoid using it as much as possible.
I'm gonna have to watch my license
I just
plate.
love it when you rely on me, Master.
If this game winds up becoming one in a mini, I'll be happy.
I have a bad feeling about this. What are you trying to do?
This is all for you, Master. Ready, Master?
Wait!
Ow.
What's going on?
I'm extracting your memory
We're doing some memory stuff,
materializing
yeah.
it inside the mystery labyrinth.
It's a pretty interesting topic.
This
I
is
think
my
you can do.
super cute special weapon.
I'm not sure I was
If you
cute.
investigate here, you might make some new discoveries.
Is it cute?
Oh, the shock from all this is making my head spin.
You don't have any time to waste, Master. This was pumped out of that slow brain of yours, so don't assume it'll stick around for long. You have until the pain in your head clears up. Now hurry and investigate.
Got it. I'll hurry.
All right.
This blanket is mostly burned, but some parts near the knife are unscathed.
Okay. Give me a second. I need to do my stretches. I have this 30-minute timer that I need to start doing. What? Why does the cover... I'm looking at the special edition box, and it's got a lot of the characters from this part of the game on it. That doesn't really make much sense to me, because they're not gonna appear again later, at least to my knowledge. Well, whatever. Oh. It's a mysterious edition.
It doesn't look like there's blood on the blanket at all. But how could that be? Oh, so I can get solution keys here too.
Mm-hmm.
You may have seen it but forgotten. That just means you didn't think anything of it at the time. But it is in your memory, so you can use it as a clue.
I guess.
You can do that? You're incredible, Shinigami.
Go on, keep complimenting me.
You're also beautiful. I'm trying to remember everything that I can click on here.
Huh? This cushion. Was it always there? Also, it looks like it has a hole in the middle of it.
Yep.
It was made by something sharp. What did this?
I can tell you.
Oh, it's fading. I guess the pain is starting to go away too.
Looks like
It'll come
time's
back
up.
one point.
Well, did you find anything?
Yeah, I think I see the contradiction here. Although I'm not completely sold on it.
Come on, this is where you're supposed to declare, I've solved the mystery. Well, if you think you're on the right track, then I guess we should do this next.
What?
Do what?
It's for when you're stuck in your deductions. Remember what I said earlier? Every labyrinth has a goal.
Okay.
So even when you're stuck, there's always a way out.
Right.
And we're gonna find it by working together.
Working together?
Lay it all out, Master!
Yep. Time for basic time. I love the career. I love everything about this.
Let's work together as a team.
How do I? Oh, she swallows it. That's cool. Okay, now I got to. It's a red herring, so.
You can do it, Master!
Okay, now I gotta go to here. Okay, so I just had to get her to swallow those. Wicked. It's always that same skull.
That's right. When I saw Zilch through the window, it appeared as if the knife was stuck in his chest.
It wasn't. It was through a
But
pillow.
in actuality, he stabbed the blanket-wrapped cushion to make it look like he had been stabbed. That's why the blanket didn't have blood on it, even though the cushion was stabbed through.
Mm-hmm.
Zilch's death was a red herring. It was meant to mislead us.
Oh.
It's a new solution key.
If it was a red herring, that means he wasn't really dead.
At least at that point.
Yeah, Zilch was faking his death to fool us. That knife was just to trick me into thinking he was dead when I looked through the window. But the Peacekeeper's report saying they all burned to death created a contradiction.
So the culprit was just plain dead. It's exactly what I said.
In a roundabout way, yes.
Which means that dead end in the abyss could have a new path now.
Yeah.
Let's hurry back.
You guys done talking for now? That's good. I can actually talk now. I have been talking the whole time for the most part, but I've also just been enjoying my meal. So this is what Shinigami normally looks like when when not in the mystery labyrinth. And this is her in the mystery labyrinth. She is a damn tall, sexy lady. So was Melanie. I feel like so far, she's actually the tallest woman in the game so far. Because I think the other two that we meet in the later part are actually short, only a few inches shorter. And this character is only a little bit taller than the main character. Hold on. 45. So they're only 2 kilograms apart. Holy 100. Oh. Anyway. I think this is around the part where we could start actually teleporting.
What's wrong?
It's too much of a hassle to go all the way back there. I don't want to walk anymore.
Some guide you are. Besides, you're not even walking.
I despise effort and hard work. I want to head back the easy way. Oh, I know! I have a convenient transportation method thanks to my awesomeness.
Why didn't you do it for the start?
It lets us go anywhere you've been before. Now,
I'll let you. I'll let it slide.
use it.
Slide because you're sexy. But no.
See? Super easy.
Yeah, sure.
But unfortunately, using it does drain a little bit.
Drain a little bit of what? Do you have MP or something?
Your life force.
Your lifespan.
Yeah, lifespan.
My lifespan? Again?
So we passed through how did the culprit pull it off junction and have taken the played dead turn again. Now that we have a new solution key, I'm sure we can solve this mystery and access what's ahead.
Let's give it a try.
Holy moly. Okay. What proves the culprit played dead? Pretty simple so far.
Zilch was trying to trick us into thinking he'd killed himself.
When they say that, does that actually? I don't know if they completely confirmed that he died or not. Which is going to do.
Didn't I say the path would appear? It's
The original
because we
Zilch.
found the right deductive clue to break through. I'm so amazing. You can pat me on the head if you want, Master.
Pat me on the head.
Well, maybe later. We opened the Play Dead route thanks to the corpse red herring solution key.
Yep.
So Zilch really faked his death to mislead us.
Yep.
If so, he is absolutely the culprit. Now, we just need to prove it.
But even if the Mystery Labyrinth is fair when it comes to solving mysteries, the real world will be different, right?
Yep.
What if Amaterasu Corp decides to protect the culprit, even if we prove who really did it?
Oh, you're worried they'll just cover it up? No need to worry about that.
Huh?
I forgot. It'll be explained later.
Why's that?
Let's save the fun for later.
Oh, the ground! It's falling apart!
You better run, Master!
Why? Wasn't this the right route?
Maybe the logic still has some holes in it.
It's bad, bye-bye.
Ah!
You can fly, just grab me. Oh well.
Master, you better concentrate!
Why does that have to be done for me to concentrate? Oh fuck, I failed. I think the first time, yes. I didn't think about that when I...
When I saw Zilch through the window, he was faking his death with a knife through the cushion. That was definitely the real Zilch. The corpse I investigated was real, it just wasn't Zilch's corpse. In other words, Zilch swapped himself out for a real corpse.
Well... I didn't click it on time. I didn't click the right one. I don't remember. I don't know.
The corpse was switched right before I broke the infirmary
Well, that's enough
window
food
to
for now.
open the lock. The blazing fire had filled the room with smoke, so I couldn't make anything out through the window. Zilch used that smoke as cover to switch himself with a dead body.
wasn't only there to show he died from burning. It was also a smoke screen to swap out the corpse.
Yep.
Right.
I know who it
In the
is.
smoke, he switched
We're back on the
places
server
with the
later.
corpse he had hit.
Hello, TV. Why are we going into a TV? Oh, we're back in one of here.
Next up, you need to deduce where the corpse was hidden.
Because the room was filled
Are you
with
ever
smoke,
surprised,
he
Shinigami?
needed to put the body somewhere he could access immediately.
Like, seriously, she's never
Where are you
surprised.
thinking?
If he needed to get to the body as quickly as possible, only one place makes sense.
Under the bed.
Here. That's it! The burnt corpse was hidden right there. Hey!
Can I? Well, where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? Okay.
Jeez, one after another. This is really bad for my heart.
Maybe.
We're not done yet. Hurry, let's speed it up.
Shinigami,
Whenever you
might
talk-
be fine because you're
Whenever she makes that noise, it makes me think of Michelle Ruff, but it's
floating
not her.
around, but this is really tough for me.
Or is it Wendy Lee, actually?
I can't believe it. He had the corpse hidden under the blanket? So, that four-eyed detective was sleeping next to a dead body. I'm so jealous!
The
I'm
fuck, girl?
gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
The fuck, dude?
Zilch was lying in bed with the corpse. He got up once the smoke screen was ready. He took the corpse out from under the blanket, pulled the knife out of the cushion, and stabbed it. That way, even after he switched with the corpse, he could just hide to avoid me.
Oh wait, that's when he hid under the
Detective
blanket.
Four Eyes hide after that.
That's when he
He must have
hid
been
under the bed.
someplace with easy access, which must mean under the bed. He could have quickly
Yeah.
hid there.
I was a little off there.
Which means, if you checked under the bed at the time, you would have caught that four-eyed idiot.
But back then, I was in such a hurry to warn the other master detectives.
Yeah, don't blame yourself, Yuma.
I'm sure he calculated all that too. He knew I'd panic.
Maybe he was planning to take advantage of you from the very beginning, and that's
Yep,
why he let you
Probably.
Yeah, I think Zilch was the one who peeked into the restroom while I was sleeping there. I was supposed to be sleeping in the infirmary, so he must have planned to move me before committing the crime.
I wonder if there's gonna be any scene in this game where Yuma, being the size he is, winds up dressing like a girl, and people believe he's a girl.
I passed out in the restroom, but that didn't hinder his plans, so he went with it.
Speaking of which, wasn't it Detective Four Eyes who told you
Those
to go
voice
with the
probably
first
wouldn't
car?
fit.
Yeah, he must have planned to make me witness everything and set me up as the culprit.
Aha! I think I'm starting to see the whole picture now. Not bad, Master. Maybe you were a big shot detective before you lost your memories.
No, if I really was a great detective, I would have caught the culprit in the infirmary before any of this happened.
No, you're skilled. You're just
I guess so.
a newbie.
By the
You'll see
way,
later down the road.
Where did he get the corpse he was hiding in the blanket?
That corpse? Well, Ah! Again!
Yep.
I won't let you go any further.
Every time.
Getting in our way again, huh?
Okay, fucker, let's do
You
this.
stand against my ruthless master, he'll chop you up and stir fry you with veggies for dinner.
Why are you saying like
I
stuff like
will
that?
not.
All right then, let's make sure I have the right stuff. So,
Master, I'm lending you a hand from here on out. I'll assist you when you're in a pinch.
okay.
Huh?
Cool.
Assist?
It's the rule of the Mystery Labyrinth to assist whoever you're accompanying. Now let's go, Master.
Poochie's corpse, Apex's corpse, and Zange's
I
corpse.
won't let you pass! Enough of your nonsense!
That one's just red. That's just a red herring.
Swapped with a corpse? It'd be impossible to switch like that.
How would you know?
Someone who could replace Zilch would need to be the same size as him. He didn't have a bag. Think they could carry a corpse? It would have been down at the station. It'd be impossible to get it on board. There was no corpse to replace anyway.
Here we go. It was actually Apex is the only one close enough to it for that to work.
There's no need to bring an extra corpse for the swap. He just needed to reuse a dead body on the train. It's Aphex's body from the 5th car. He and Zilch are nearly the
Alright.
same height, and both have stab wounds in their chests.
Yep.
So the corpse that was switched was Aphex's.
That's indeed the
Damn it.
case.
How could someone like you find the truth?
Did we already beat him that quick?
Truth.
It only took one hit in that instance to beat him this time. And that was the final for him. Not the final battle, but it was the final one for him.
Now
Still
we
more
don't
to
have
go.
fight anymore.
Even
No.
if that's true, don't let your guard down. The Mystery Labyrinth isn't over yet. Stay alert until the very end.
Understood.
All right.
She really does make me think of Iron Mouse in looks anyways. Voice, no. Iron Mouse has a different kind of voice. Might also just be the accent too.
Wow. Who would have thought that short-tempered idiot would be used for a body swap?
Thinking back, the reason the corpses in the 1st and 5th cars were burnt was to switch them out. But the corpse was so badly burned that I couldn't tell it was Aphex.
That's why the necklace was used.
That must be what the necklace was for, so I could identify him.
Yep.
Well, reusing a corpse is rather environmentally friendly of the culprit, don't you think? He totally went green. I mean, we gotta recycle everything in our day and age, so you gotta get the most value out of corpses too, you know?
Okay then. I'm not sure about that. I'm forgetting where we go next here. As it's shown in my other file, I've gotten past this part, but I think we go to a train station, right? Yeah, because that's what Amaterasu is on, or is a train. The Amaterasu Express, I mean.
Zilch?
Wait, I am not the culprit. I am a victim who was already killed. So, leave me alone!
Okay. There is some stuff that gets revealed later that I'm going to sort of bring up a little bit now. Never mind. You'll learn later. But some of that statement kind of makes sense, what he just said.
Hey, he ran away! After him, Master!
Yeah.
You said the body in the 1st car's infirmary wasn't me, but Aphex? But you went to car 5 after car 1 and discovered his corpse there. How was the corpse transported from car 1 to car 5? That'd require moving past you.
That's right, if he slipped past us. When did that happen?
You'll find out later. Not long from now, actually. I should be able to beat case 1 before it hits 9, I think. Or case 0. This is case 0, not case 1. Case 1 is actually the nail head one. Nail man. Nail man. It's Nail man. Grandpa must already be in bed. Must have been tired. So I don't accidentally swear before he gets in here. Did that once. Okay, so we're coming to a crossroads. Nice legs. It could be thicker though.
Where did he run off to?
Another mystery that needs to be solved.
Okay. When moving the body from car 1 to car 5, the culprit there's not much of him to avoid him.
Thinking about it rationally, we have to assume that they carried the corpse through the train.
No, that's impossible. Impossible. Impossible.
It actually is the case because he did.
Impossible.
But there's more to it than that.
Impossible. 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 Impossible.
Now he's become one.
Zilch turned into a mystery phantom!
Get him, Master! Boom kill him so hard, his relatives get bruises!
I don't know why that made me think what JoJo posed. Here we go, yeah.
A body can't get from car 1 to car 5. Just think about it. The train's halls are quite narrow. The corpse is heavy enough as it is. Lugging a corpse through the hallway, you would certainly have noticed.
There's not much I can...
That means your deduction is all wrong. I'll say it once more. You cannot transport the corpse from car 1 to car 5.
Okay.
That's true. Plus, when we investigated the private rooms, we kept the doors open for security. If someone had passed through the hallway, I probably would have noticed.
They would have had to sneak past me, too. There's no way anybody got through that corridor.
But...
We're certain nobody used that corridor? Then the corpse must have been brought in from outside the train, not inside.
Nope.
If so,
Well...
the culprit would need to be able to pass by us without being noticed.
What are you mumbling about? Just admit that your deductions were utter nonsense.
Just give it a minute.
If they didn't pass through the train, you think a corpse was brought in from outside?
It wasn't.
The windows are all locked shut. The doors lock when the train is moving. We know the train never stopped once. If the windows and doors are shut,
There's more to it
no
than
way
that, just
to
be
get
patient.
out while the train is moving. No issues occur during the train's operation.
Oh, hold on.
Even if you
Damn
could
it, that
get
was the
out,
right one.
A body. If they did,
You think a corpse was brought in from outside? The windows are all locked shut. The doors lock when the train is moving. We know the train never stopped once. If the windows and doors are shut, there's no way to get out while the train is moving.
No issues occurred during the train's operation.
This is the truth. No, there was something strange. The blackout and shaking that happened when I was in car 2 and car 4. When the blackout occurred and the shaking started, I'm certain something else happened in the train.
There's some good music in this
Maybe
game.
it has something to do with the mystery of the moving corpse.
Don't be stupid. So what if there was a little blackout and some gentle swaying? Forget the shaking and the blackout. They were nothing but coincidences.
Calm down.
Blackout was just a bad contact.
I'll slash through this mystery.
I want to try out that thing with Shinigami.
No, the blackout didn't occur because of a connection failure. It was due to the main control system failing and switching to the backup control system.
Someone managed to get it cut off.
The blackout occurred during that 1 second when the system switched over.
Hey, he ran away. A fleeing phantom is a bad phantom.
Is there
Whatever.
such a thing as a good phantom?
After him. You gotta keep solving the mystery and boom, kill that mystery phantom.
Okay, calm down, girl.
Hey!
Why are you pulling me? I did not give you consent. I'm not sure if I'd be a fan of that though. Here we go.
Master, you may know the cause of the blackout, but what does that have to do with how the corpse was moved?
The failed main control system was in car 1, where the body swap occurred. If so, then the main control system's failure must have something to do with moving the corpse.
So
A little more to it now.
the culprit broke the main control system.
In one
He
way.
must have attempted to stop the train to bring in the corpse from the outside.
Still no.
But the train never stopped. The operation log confirms the train was moving the entire time. So I don't think he broke the system to bring the corpse in.
Then why did the main control system fail?
Just give it a minute.
It must have something to do with moving the body.
But you're unsure exactly how, huh? In that case,
Hello again.
I knew it! A mystery is blocking you!
How can you get
Anything
higher?
blocking you in here is also a mystery. So let's solve it to keep on going.
Stop cut. I don't know why I didn't notice this at first, but the blood is red. And I know that's not abnormal, but if you've played any of the if anyone's played the Danganronpa games, they don't do red real blood. They always do it purple. But in this case, it's actually red blood. Huh.
So this is the question we're facing right now.
The main control system must have failed because something happened in the first car. If that's true, what exactly happened? If it's related to the body being moved, then how?
Master's expression is so serious. He must be thinking hard.
You could understand his
Well, as
thoughts.
his
What are you doing?
mentor, I better think hard too. The main control system failing, the blackout, the train shaking. Oh yeah, why did the train shake like that? There was a blackout right before entering the tunnel that was caused by the main control system failing. But the culprit didn't destroy it, so the blackout happened because,
Your brain's gonna hurt. Stop thinking.
Wasn't there some shaking right before the blackout too? After the whole train shook, the blackout...
Shinigami, stop.
I get it.
Stop, Shinigami. Stop.
That's right. The train shook right before the blackout. We still don't know what caused that to happen. Whatever it was strong enough to make the entire train shake.
Yes,
It
and we're
caused
gonna
the
find out in
main
a second.
control system to fail and resulted in a blackout. If it had something to do with moving a body, then what must have happened was...
Ooh, did I give you the assistance you needed? Close to solving the case now?
Just be
Then
patient.
it's time to combine our powers and solve this thing! Let's go, Master! Lay it all out!
It's always that phrase whenever she does this. Okay, I want all these. Switch to the backup car. Yeah. Okay, so main control system was lost when car 1 was detached. Shut! Hold on, I'm waiting for the D. That sounds wrong.
You can do it, Master!
Fuck. I'm going back.
That's right! That's right! That's right!
Fuck.
Go, go, go!
Come on, come on, come on, come on, shit. Shit.
Nice!
9, 8. There. 6 seconds to go. Why do you do that? Also, I didn't notice he actually does change swimsuits. Why does this area look like we're in Dragon Ball? Why is it hearts with you?
Could it be that the first car was separated from the train?
That is correct. The first car was separated from the...
Separated? What? Seriously?
Yeah. The reason why the main control system failed was because the first car was cut off from the rest of the train we were riding in.
You'll see it in what just happened with Yuma just then.
Let's keep going for now.
Wow. So maybe keeping it on 1080, not leaving it automatic. Maybe leaving it on automatic.
Master, I don't really
Helps.
get it. What do you mean the first car
That's
was
better.
cut off?
The shaking happened just before the blackout, right? Huh? Did it just shake? What was that? The lights went out for a moment and came back on.
All right.
At that time, the first car was disconnected from the rest of the Amaterasu Express.
Amaterasu.
As a result, the main control system failed, and after a brief blackout, it switched to the backup.
But why cut off the first car? Why go through all that trouble?
Of course, to move the body in the train car. To do that.
Watch out! Ah!
Every time.
Again, it's bigger than ever.
How much
Okay, so she
longer
does
will
get
this keep
surprised. I don't know why it's
happening?
fun.
I feel like I'm gonna suffocate.
Now's not the time to be suffocating.
You're the one suffocating me, you bitch. And then you cut me with a sight.
Again?
He's gonna be doing that a lot. Get used to it.
We need to resolve the mystery at hand.
Car. The word's
Given
car.
that the first car was cut off so that the body could be moved. Right. I think I see what happened.
Seems
Lay it
we
all
got
out.
it. Let's do this. Lay it all out, Master.
I probably don't need to get the things. Because I think they really just help me figure out details faster. And I know exactly what to do though.
Go, go, go. Nice.
There we go. I didn't need to do the other things. I thought at first that I'd get more of them, but no, they just, those solution keys in that instance just help me solve it faster. Kind of. Heart beam power! Hello, motherfucker.
That's right. He transported the corpse using the entire first car. That's why the first car was disconnected.
Yep.
Transported the corpse? With the entire car? Nonsense.
He's already in his final form.
Shut up!
So we're actually almost done with this one. Because that's his last form. But there is more.
The first car is at the front of the train. Apex's corpse was in the fifth car, in the back. Even if you detach the front car, how do you move it all the way to the rear?
You'll see. You'll get it.
Don't be scared. Lots of villains transform after they've been cornered.
Calm down. Stay calm. Think. How could you swap the position of the first and fifth cars?
There's a moment in time when
If I can answer that, I can solve this mystery once and for all. How did it happen?
That reminds me. Master, earlier when you were talking about the shaking and mentioned the blackout?
Come on.
Blackout only happened once, but the shaking happened twice.
Yeah, it definitely shook 2 separate times. Right before entering the tunnel, and right after leaving it.
and once it left,
The
that's
first
when
time was when the train
they
car was
attached
disconnected.
again.
But what about the second? Something happened to the train then, too. The shaking at the end of the tunnel felt similar to when Car 1 disconnected.
There's no point thinking about it. You're stuck in this labyrinth for all eternity.
I won't be, motherfucker.
Master, here it comes! You gotta solve the mystery and defeat him!
I will.
Your
I definitely will.
deductions aren't worth a damn thing.
They're worth more damn than
Because
anything you
they're
did.
all wrong from the very beginning.
Not sure how he went. Well, I know his abilities are animal based, so it makes sense why he is very animalistic in that nature. Red herring, route map. Okay, route map.
So it shook twice near the tunnel. What of it? You mean the train car was separated, connected?
Yes.
Why would that even matter? Even
Well.
if you managed to separate car 1, how could it be moved to the rear? The train was always running on the same tracks. There's no way to
kind
shuffle
of.
the train cars around. This is the truth.
At the moment, yeah. Well, no. Kind of. He's not the only guy in this game. They're all kind of similar when it comes to what they do.
Not all the cars were moving on the same track.
Well, not similar. They have different
The
motives
track
and
that
stuff.
the Amaterasu Express was on, separated into double tracks right before entering the tunnel.
Right now, he seems like that,
So by
though.
taking advantage of the double tracks, it's possible to switch out the train cars.
Okay, that's the last regular one, I assume. But for the big one. Yep.
The first time the train shook was before entering the tunnel, which was caused by Car 1 separating. After that, the separated Car 1 entered the other track, while the rest of the train proceeded on the main track. The two tracks rejoin after the tunnel. That's where Car 1 connected to the end of the train.
Is that a thing that
This
could
is
actually
when the
happen?
train shook for the second time.
I gotta go clean my glasses a bit.
You're right! The first car moved all the way to the back!
Normally, it's impossible for a single train car to function on its own. But the Amaterasu Express is special.
The Amaterasu Express.
The control system will supply electricity as programmed to drive the train.
Do we have
All
any
train cars on the
full-on
train have
autonomous
motors
trains
that
yet?
run autonomously.
If each train car can operate autonomously, then Car 1 can function on its own!
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't that solve everything? It's time you gave up!
It's not over.
No! That's crazy!
Huh? What?
Using your method to rearrange the train cars would connect the first car to the end, which would leave it behind the fifth car. In other words, it becomes the sixth car, but that doesn't exist. So, you're telling me you found Avex's corpse in the non-existent sixth car?
That's not how that works at all.
You're right.
Do you get it? You're the one who's wrong. Everything you've deduced is wrong!
Nope, everything I've deduced is right.
No, I'm not wrong. The truth lies just ahead of us. I will prove it to you.
Are we really doing this again? I don't mind it, but why?
Are you ready to play the Shinigami puzzle?
From the start, Amaterasu Express was a
Go, go, go!
four-car train. Yeah. So that means there was never 5 altogether. At least until later on the road.
Maybe the Amaterasu Express doesn't have 5 cars. What if there were only 4 cars to begin with? If that's the case, then to me, Car 1 could be made to look like Car 5.
That also explains why.
So, there weren't 5 cars the whole time, but instead 4?
That's why Melanie said the 5th car's door was broken while we were in transit.
Right. Yeah, I remember that.
You can't access the 5th car, the one at the end. The door appears to
Poor
be broken
Melanie.
and won't open.
I don't think she did. None of them deserve to die.
So, it wasn't broken. The 4th car was actually the farthest one back from the get-go?
I'm sure the real 5th car was left behind at the station when we departed. So the train took off with only 4 cars.
Yep.
There was another Car 1 at our destination. If it connected upon arrival, then the train would have 5 cars again. So
Yep.
the Car 1 where I was knocked out became the 5th car at the end of the line. And when I was questioned by the Peacekeepers, the Car 1 there was another car prepared at the station specifically for this plot.
Yep.
The real car 1 was waiting at the station's platform, then all the peacekeepers there would have noticed it. So they were all in on it.
That makes some
Or
sense.
you can assume that the Peacekeepers themselves were the ones who prepared the other Car 1.
Anything else
If
to
there
say,
was another
motherfucker?
Car 1, then there would be something that sets it apart from the original Car 1. For example, the way the window glass was broken in the infirmary would be different from how I broke it.
You mean when you used the fire extinguisher to smash the infirmary's window? So they knew you would do that? that's how they were able to imitate it in the new car 1?
I
Interesting.
think I was set up to reach for that fire extinguisher. The fire extinguisher was left in a conspicuous spot in the hallway. They wanted me to use it to break the window.
Okay, yeah.
And that's how they pulled off swapping the 1st and 5th cars while in transit. It was all a trap to set me up as the culprit. Isn't that right? Zilch?
All right, we're almost there. Let's catch this culprit.
Okay, one more little battle, I believe. This one is probably one of my favorites. Or, well, maybe not favorite. It's very weird.
That?
Before I do that, I need to save. I think I might switch to another game when we hit chapter 1. Or case 1, I guess is the proper word. We'll see.
That was a pretty solid deduction. Very impressive. Of me foreseeing your potential.
Shut up, Shinigami.
So strange. It doesn't feel like I'm learning this stuff, more like I'm remembering it. Maybe I was even a high-ranking detective in the WDO.
Now's no time for bragging. You still gotta catch him.
Right.
I don't know if that's just the game audio being weird. It just said right in a loud voice. I wonder how you save scum in Pokemon games.
Everything feels different here.
Oh,
This is just the calm before the storm. Be careful. You don't know what's gonna happen next. You know, making the first
okay. I'm gonna take a tiny break. I don't have any. I'm not gonna put it on BRB just yet because I don't need to. I need to clean my glasses and I need to get another water bottle. I also need to get another pack of stuff. There's all the strawberry packets. Damn it. There's so much in here. It's hard to put more in. Okay. There. I wonder if there's going to be any usage of the word argumentative. because I know it's a big detective thing. Or is no. That's more of a law trial type thing, which we're not really going to get in this game. So it probably was going to be used more in Danganronpa. Danganronpa, Dagan.
Click the Fifth was a really big trick to pull off. I'm surprised the train cars could disconnect and reconnect so smoothly.
The train's automatic operating system must have had it programmed before we departed.
Probably.
Even the trick with the swapping train car?
Probably. It had to have been done automatically.
Well, it'd be easy for Amaterasu. They own the train.
That's what I'm worried about. Even if I obtain the truth here, won't they just ignore what I say and arrest me anyway?
I keep telling you not to worry about it. As long as you have the truth, the culprit can't escape.
Why are you so sure of that?
She's not wrong on that. There is definitely more to it than that. Here we go.
What is this?
Looks like a fort to me. With this kind of protection, I bet the truth is in there.
Speaking
for
of
sure.
forts,
You just have to destroy it.
So the truth is here.
yep.
You can't have the truth. It's impossible to destroy this fortress. Just give up and leave.
No, I'm not doing that.
Whenever a culprit takes a last stand like this, you know we're just a step away from unriddling this labyrinth.
So, yep, we're almost done.
Master, time to show him how dangerous you really are. After all, he did try to set you up.
I'm not worried about that right now. We're so close to the truth. We gotta do this.
It's boom kill time!
That definitely is a voice that some people won't like. I like it. I don't remember. I don't know who voices her, but I've looked into it. I just can't remember. I can't remember who it was. Craziness is happening. And now she's a giant. And for some reason that's what she decides to do. To pick me up and put her on, and be put on her crown. I don't mind seeing her as a giant though. I know one of my fantasies. Well, mainly with anime girls.
Let's do this, Master!
I won't let you have the truth.
Okay.
Go away. Give up and scram. Your deduction is
Okay,
wrong.
I got it.
Go away.
So kick with those.
Don't come near me. Don't
Tackle.
come any closer. Stop it. Switching the first and fifth cards is just your imagination. It's a completely baseless lie.
It's
There's
not a
no
lie.
evidence they ever swapped.
Use the solution key to smash through the wall, Master!
You're wrong. Huh? Come on.
Hell yeah.
No, there are traces of a swap. The warped plate from Car 5.
The reason that plate was burned so thoroughly is because originally it said Car 1. Left as it was, it would have messed up your plot to make Car 1 look like Car 5. That's why you made extra sure it was burned beyond recognition.
Keep going.
That's nonsense! I burned the plate to disguise it? No, I didn't do that! Stop it! Stop! Go away! Get away
I will
from
not
me!
be going away.
Wait! Get away! It just happened to be easily burned. But with it burned, you have no way of knowing what number car it was.
I don't know why her model makes me
So
think of
there's
some VTuber
nothing
stuff.
backing up your deduction.
I think, hold on. I need to look to see if the animator and designer, or the designer of Danganronpa in this game ever made any VTuber avatars.
No hard evidence proving that location was the first car.
Looks like we need another solution key to boom kill him. Good luck, Master.
You have no hard evidence proving the location was the first car.
There is proof. The bloodstain on the inner lock of the infirmary in car 5.
The culprit probably didn't notice it. But I remember. It's my blood.
What?
When I was trying to get into the infirmary in car 1, I cut my finger on the glass. When I reached through to unlock the latch, I must have gotten blood on it. But that bloodstain would have been hidden while the inner lock was open. That's probably why the culprit missed it. My blood, which was left behind in car 1, was found in car 5. This proves that someone pulled off the car switching trick.
This is the truth of the case.
I really wish they took a moment to have him shrink down, then her step on him. That sounds weird, I know. But that's, I don't know. I don't really know. That'd be interesting. I'm gonna stop talking now. No, I'm not gonna stop talking. That'd be weird. I forget, does she actually take the chance to slash him?
I'm not done yet!
Nope, you're done.
What? He's still going? Let us boom kill you already!
If car 1 became car 5, then where did the culprit supposedly hiding in the infirmary go? You had to have checked the 5th car, but the culprit wasn't there.
Okay, let's see. Where is this taking me?
The culprit must have been hiding somewhere in the 5th car, probably someplace safe. Here.
That was actually pretty simple.
The culprit was hiding inside the main control room, which was locked shut the entire time. I didn't have the key, so I could never have gotten inside. I bet the culprit moved there from the infirmary while car 1 was running on the 2nd track. If the train's management company, Amaterasu Corporation, was involved, the culprit may have had the key. And then they hid in a blind spot I couldn't see from the window. That's how they got past me.
Okay, yeah.
No, it's not me. I'm not the culprit.
Great detective work! I call that a critical hit! He seems like he's barely standing.
What do we do now?
All that's left is to finish him off.
Finish him off? How do I do that?
Shove all your evidence into the solution blade and slash as hard as you can.
All right then. All right, here we go. So I think this last thing for case 0, chapter 0. Which body was found last? Hold on, that's not right. Okay. Where was the culprit hiding? There we go. What was used to break the window? Oh, okay, I got that wrong. There we go. Fuck. Okay. What happened after exiting the tunnel? There we go. What did the culprit burn? What was the culprit hiding? Where was he hiding? Okay, underneath the bed. There we go. Where did Yuma rush to? Okay, so this actually is the beginning to the end. I didn't even see the part 4. And we're done with that one. The mystery has been unraveled.
Step right up 5 Master Detectives slain before their time, and Amaterasu Corporation has Master in their sights. Truth bombs are about to be dropped. Time for the deduction denouement.
I don't remember what denouement means.
The incident unfolded aboard the Amaterasu Express, which was on its way to Kanai Ward. I rushed onto the train as it was about to depart. At that time, the train was made up of 5 cars.
All because you were fast asleep in the lost and found, Master. If you'd kept snoozing, the case would never be solved.
And more people. Yeah.
When the train started moving, it was only 4 cars long. The 5th and final one was left at the station.
And so, the culprit scheme had already begun. Meaning Amaterasu Corporation was involved from the get-go.
On the train, the master detectives were gathered together in car 2. That was the dining car. And the culprit had already mixed a knockout drug into every drink there.
I bet the culprit was the first person on the train, so they could prepare in advance and wait for everybody else.
I felt unwell, and Melanie went to the trouble of pouring me a coffee. But after drinking it, I started to feel drowsy. I was hearing things at the time and thought that I might be seriously ill, but it was actually the drug.
Oh, so you thought yours truly was responsible? Sticks and stones won't do much to a dead guy, but slander stings!
You're fine.
The culprit sent me off to car 1 in order to frame me as the killer.
I'm sure the culprit didn't expect you to get sick, Master, but since you look like a super easy target, they probably changed their plan and went after you instead.
Once I'd left, the other master detectives must have fallen asleep because of the drug
Only
drinks.
only one had alcohol.
The culprit then burned everyone to death, setting all those master detectives on fire on purpose. What a psycho!
This was when the culprit put their plan to frame me into motion. First, they carried Apex's charred corpse to the infirmary in car 1.
The very first body we found.
Then, they deliberately left a fire extinguisher near the restroom I was sleeping in. This was done to prompt me into smashing the door later.
Gotta have someone get inside somehow, or else nobody would find the body.
Next, the culprit entered the infirmary, locked the door, and laid down on the bed with Apex's charred corpse.
Gross.
Jumping into bed with a charred corpse. And here I thought chivalry was dead. What a gentleman. I'm actually a little jealous.
A knife and cushion created the red herring.
Hell of a way to pretend to be dead.
Furthermore, the culprit set the room on fire just as I was waking up.
While you were sleeping, I felt someone come into the restroom. They must have seen me then and timed it.
When I woke up in the restroom and went into the hallway, car 1 was beginning to fill with smoke.
Oh, that's some precise timing.
I caught a glimpse of Zilch in the infirmary, with a knife lodged in his chest.
But it didn't take long for the smoke to obscure everything.
That was when the culprit took out Apex's burnt corpse, switched places with it, and waited for me to enter the room while hiding beneath the bed.
Just like a magic trick, switching places under a veil of smoke.
Meanwhile, I found the fire extinguisher on the floor, smashed the window, unlocked the room, and went inside.
Just like the culprit planned. And that's why they left the fire extinguisher there in the first place.
After the smoke cleared, I found Zilch's body, burnt to a crisp. At least, that's what I thought. The charred corpse was actually Apex.
Poor
The
dude.
culprit had me completely fooled.
It was a jerk, but
Why
still.
they picked the time-consuming method of roasting someone to death. Plus, the body was about the right size.
I bolted out of car 1 after seeing the corpse.
The culprit was under the bed at that time, huh? They probably laughed at you from there, watching everything unfold like they planned.
I went on to discover the charred corpses of the other master detectives. Around that time, the culprit came out from under the bed and went to the main control room in car 1. Controlling the train from there, they detached car 1.
That caused the blackout and shaking, and the power source was switched over to the backup system. So when the train shook, was there or was there not jiggling eyebrows? Take a guess.
While the detached car 1 was running on a separate track, the culprit went to work, preparing to disguise car 1 as car 5.
What about the jiggling?
First, Aphex's corpse was carried to the corridor, and the necklace removed earlier was placed back on.
Then the car 1 number plate was burned so that it couldn't be properly identified.
Sorry.
With everything in place, the culprit went into the main control room, locked the door, and waited for the train cars to reconnect.
Well, this time, the culprit was riding in car 1 on the other track, right?
Yeah, the train, which was only cars 2, 3, and 4 at the time, remained on course.
Since we were in a tunnel, I didn't even realize car 1 was moving alongside us.
The train we were on went through the tunnel with only 3 cars. When it came out of the tunnel, the car with the culprit in it attached to car 4. Now behind car 4, that car became car 5.
The swap was pre-programmed into the train's automatic operating system, right? Technology sure is convenient.
The culprit, riding in car 1, attached it to the back of car 4. That caused more shaking, but there was no blackout this time because the power supply stayed the same.
Additional shaking occurred inside my blouse, but the power stayed on.
Stop with the blood.
After that, I mistook car 1 for car 5 and walked right in. The culprit wrecked it so much I didn't even notice the door I had smashed when I was in car 1 before.
I figured there'd been some kind of brawl. But that was part of the culprit's plan, wasn't it? Also, no one would realize it was actually car 1.
When I found the corpse, I deduced that it was Aphex from the necklace it had on. But I was just rediscovering the same charred corpse from car 1. The disguised corpse and the car switch completely fooled me.
Using a dead body? Oh, that's a despairingly brilliant idea!
As that had been done before in real life.
When the train arrived in Kanai Ward, it connected to a different, prearranged car 1.
And with that, the train once again had 5 cars.
I can't do anything about the audio right now.
Detaching and detaching. What a stupid, crazy, elaborate trick!
The peacekeepers were lying in wait at the station. As the sole survivor, I was set up as the one responsible for the murders.
And Amaterasu was in on it! That really turns me on!
You mean pisses me off, right?
She doesn't. He doesn't mean that. She's
During that
very
time,
horny about
the
this.
culprit stayed hidden in the main control room of the disguised car 1 and waited for the peacekeepers to haul you in, Master. They were right there at the scene.
After burning all the master detectives, the culprit faked their own death and tried to frame me as the killer. It was a cunning, cold-blooded scheme.
And the evildoer who committed these countless contemptible crimes is none other than...
Zilch Alexander! It was you!
Well, there's more to that than what they're saying, but it is supposed to be Zilch that did it. Basically,
truth I've uncovered!
And I believe that's it. Yeah.
Is that it?
Yep.
What's this?
It's the truth. It's the soul of the true culprit who made this mystery labyrinth.
Even though
The soul of the true
it's weird how they don't
culprit.
explain how it's actually not zilch.
Wait, what am I supposed to do?
Like, technically, as it's revealed in just a little bit, the real zilch was killed and taken and replaced
With this?
by an Amaterasu agent. Just want to say
Now
that.
it's time for the main event. Here we go. It's my time to shine.
I'm so glad it's not Jamie doing that voice. Jamie Marquis. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking.
Surging bloodlust. Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Death to all deplorables. Ruin to the vile mystery labyrinth. Starry, shining, rainbow, glorious, stellar spiral.
All right then. That was crazy. Just as crazy as seeing it the second time. As I said, I've kind of gotten through it. Oh, I might switch games. We will see.
Huh? We're back?
What are you talking about now? Your spirit shouldn't be broken. Yet. The Peacekeepers will take care of you. We have all the time in the world.
You are an asshole.
Huh? Huh? Shinigami! Where are you? Nothing here's changed. What's going on? Shinigami? Are you listening?
She's here.
Get him!
Wait! I know who the culprit is!
What?
It's Zilch! He's still alive. He framed me.
He's not still alive.
What are you talking about? He's already dead.
Huh? But...
Shut up! This is not up for discussion. What a waste of time.
I hate this guy.
Take him away!
Shinigami! Where did you go? This isn't what's supposed to happen!
I'm right here.
Hello, you silly bitch.
You're so cute when you panic, so I had to enjoy the view for a bit.
Stop playing around! Why hasn't the situation changed at all?
He must be hallucinating. Taking him down shouldn't be a problem. Take him away! What? He's dead?
Looks like it's over.
Huh? What's over? Shinigami, what's going on?
There's always a price to pay. When I read the soul of the true culprit, the mystery labyrinth created by the culprit is destroyed. But as a price, the source that created the mystery labyrinth also perishes.
The source perishes? Don't tell me.
Yep, Zilch is dead.
That's right. The true culprit dies.
She's so.
Then that report saying Zilch, the true culprit, was dead.
And that solves today's mystery. The true culprit is as dead as a doornail.
It kind
You're
of.
now innocent and free to go, Master.
That's not how that
Happy
would
ending.
work.
Roll credits.
There's nothing happy about this. Zilch died because I solved the mystery, right?
Huh? He was a dangerous murderer who killed 4 master detectives. He deserved to die.
I mean, I don't think I'm completely free to go. Not even with Zilch being dead.
Being that they don't believe
In
him.
that case, say exactly what I'm about to tell you to that gilded idiot over there.
Okay. Swank, did you just receive a report that Zilch was dead?
How did you know that?
I thought so.
Ah,
If he was alive until moments ago, that changes things about this case.
It does, yeah.
Someone who died in front of my eyes, was alive. This is clearly an attempt by the culprit to disguise the truth. Don't tell me the Peacekeepers lied to try to cover up what really happened. You didn't try to frame an innocent person, did you?
what? You think you can weasel your way out of this?
I am a
You
weasel,
better
so
not
I can.
forget You're in Kanai Ward now. You're powerless before the might of the Amaterasu Corporation.
No, I didn't mean...
Hey, don't surrender so easily. You were so close.
That does it. You're under arrest. Listen, you got no right to remain silent, and you got no right to call a lawyer either.
That's fucked up.
Take him away.
Oh, wait! Hold on just a second. Hey, excuse me. Do you have a minute?
You.
It's all good. Let's stop all the fighting. We both have to follow orders from the higher-ups, so let's not do anything that causes unnecessary tension. Falsifying evidence and testimonies is a drag when it comes time to do the paperwork, right? It's tough keeping things consistent. Just forget about all that and leave it to me, yeah? You know, I saw that the true culprit was alive and well just a bit ago.
What?
If you let us go, I'll cook something up in my report to the World Detective Organization.
I don't know why I
Should
called
want
it agency
trouble,
earlier.
right? If the WDO floods this joint because of you. Your punishment might be kind of brutal. So, you know what to do. Leave things well enough alone, as they say.
Let's go.
He is very bright, as in his outfit.
Thank goodness that worked out.
Who is he?
Beats me?
All right. It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
Well, I bet that was quite a long trip for you.
Yeah.
Welcome to Kanai Ward.
It was long.
Thanks.
Multiple hours for me.
You must be Yuma. Yuma Cocoa Head, right?
I am. And you are?
I'm Yako Furio.
I love his hair.
I was born and raised in Kanai Ward. Just a humble member of the WDO.
Yep.
I'm the director of the Nocturnal Detective Agency, the only detective agency in Kanai Ward. My office welcomes you. Nice to make your acquaintance.
Thanks. The pleasure is all mine. So he's a detective from the WDO. Finally, I've met an ally.
Yep.
He managed to turn away the Peacekeepers, so he must be in high standing.
Really? He's clearly just some careless, middle-aged man.
Hey.
By the way, don't tell anyone about yours truly. You might have forgotten, but our secret is included in the contract. It'd be terrible if you broke this rule. To be exact, your whole body would be drained of its blood.
Fucked up.
Okay, I won't tell anyone.
Well, even if you did, they'd just assume you're some crazy person.
Now, shall we? Oh, by the way, I'd like to hear the details about this incident.
Right.
How long is his damn? I forget how long his damn walk. What? Yeah, his walk was pretty damn long. So.
I'm sorry I kept you waiting. It took a while to get through all the proceedings.
They practically interrogated you, right? Kanai Ward is completely shut off from the outside world. Communication devices such as cell phones are confiscated. Cameras are not permitted to leave Kanai Ward either. Even if you smuggle something with reception in, Kanai Ward is a dead zone. Thanks to all that tight closure, nobody's using this fancy station at all.
Did you say no one?
You show a lot of promise, considering how you handled that Amaterasu trouble. I was scared, to be honest. I don't want to deal with them if I don't have to. The thing is, the Peacekeepers always antagonize detectives. As a basic rule, never look them in the eye. They're always itching for a fight. Kind of like mad dogs.
Right.
Amaterasu Corp doesn't want the unified government or the WDO meddling in their matters. I even caught wind of them hiring a hitman.
A hitman?
They plan to wipe out any master detectives before they enter Kanai Ward. The result of which is this Amaterasu Express massacre.
So Zilch was actually a hitman?
Nope. There was a real master detective named Zilch.
Just as I said, yeah.
He was murdered beforehand and used as a disguise. You were in the first car earlier. The real Zilch is laying dead somewhere in there. There was a separate first car at the station before you arrived, where Zilch's body was hidden. Then, the 4 train cars that you rode in would arrive at the station in Kanai Ward and connect with the fake first car. That makes a total of 5 dead master detectives at Kanai Ward's platform. With no master detectives left, you would be arrested as the only culprit. That was the plan.
They would go to such lengths?
Most definitely.
Absolutely. Even though the plan didn't work, we still lost 5 master detectives. Given the situation, I'm honestly surprised you survived, Yuma.
That's all thanks to me. You're so lucky to be haunted by yours truly.
Wait, if there was a real Zilch, then the number of people on board the Amaterasu Express, including me, that makes 6 people. The numbers still don't add up.
I, Hoochie, heard from the World Detective Organization that the number of master detectives on the train was precisely 5.
Oh, I'll explain that later. Anyway, let's leave this place. Wouldn't want to give the Peacekeepers any ideas.
Man, I love the look of this game. I think we're gonna be getting our hat soon too, and cape.
It's raining.
Hey, you're right.
Hmm?
Who's that guy?
Forgot about that scene. Who's that character trying to be? But that was the end of the massacre on the Amaterasu Express. Sorry about eating a lot. I try not to eat after streams. I think I did much better. I think I did much better in this playthrough compared to my off stream one. As it was still I still didn't know anything about it. So I think after we meet the new crew, I'm probably gonna I'm going to switch to a different game. Maybe. We'll see. If I can hit 3 hours of stream time, that'll probably be, I could end it there, but we'll see. Things can change. Come on. Prologue. WDO versus the Amaterasu Corporation. Bruh. This is Kana Award. I don't have a clue what year this game takes place in. Or if it's set in the world of Danganronpa. I don't think it is. I think it just got the same designs or similar designs and some references.
There's a place I want to show you. It's the best spot to learn about this town. Hey, relax. Don't be so nervous.
Sure.
Looking up the specific thing.
Come on, this way.
No, I'm not. I don't want to see all the spoiler stuff here. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of that because I don't want to be spoiled beyond too many things. That's the thing I just read wasn't that bad of a spoiler. Oh, it does kind of show some things. It does confirm a little bit of something
from here.
but it's not that surprising.
Oh no. It's like we're always right at the brink of dawn. Although, thanks to them, the real dawn will never rise here.
I think this is a very anti-corporation game.
Kanai Ward is isolated and out of the UG's reach.
Well, actually, now that I think about it, it's really only one corporation. They never say anything bad about, to my knowledge, at the start at least. They don't say anything bad about any corporation in the unified in anything outside of Kanai Ward. So
now, Amaterasu is the de facto master of the city. None who wish to live in peace dare defy them. As long as you know your place, life can be pretty good here. Open an umbrella and the rain won't touch you. Wear a raincoat and you can even take a girl cycling. You know what I mean, right?
Kinda.
A while back, our detective agency used this building.
whenever he says whenever Yuma sounds like that, it always makes me think of Johnny on Bosch a bit when he talks as characters like, I cannot remember his name. There's a character, I think in Tales of Symphonia Dawn of the New World, when he is in his normal phase, but when he's in his Redatos phase, it's his normal streaming voice.
But we were kicked out due to a contract dispute. The owner claimed renting the building out to detectives made the place unpopular. In
Sure.
Kanai Ward, detectives aren't even allowed to have their own offices.
Really?
I don't know what the WDO is thinking, but I don't want this town to change. It should stay the way it is. It deserves some peace and quiet. And that's why this time around, I don't want any trouble. It's not easy to negotiate with these people.
I think what he's saying is not that he wants the Amaterasu company to continue. He wants the Amaterasu company to go away and leave his home, and he wants everything to go away and leave his home in peace.
I heard that Kanai Ward has a lot of unsolved mysteries.
Screams are part of the daily noise around here. They're kind of like church bells marking sunset. Whenever someone's smiling in that building, someone else in town is weeping. However, we can't go punching the guy who's smiling.
Why not?
We
I'm
can
kidding,
only
I know
offer a
why.
handkerchief to those in tears before quietly slipping away.
I did not notice I can do this, but I had to go into the volume.
Oh, this is looking pretty good.
Nothing more is needed anyway. We're not
I want the voice
superheroes
that
or
overwhelmed
anything.
the sound.
We're
Kind of.
just detectives.
Just detectives, he says. But he has the resigned smile of someone who's given up. That look tells me exactly the kind of place Kanai Ward is, in a way words couldn't begin to describe.
Yeah.
This fuzzhead dude comes off like an irresponsible geezer. But there's an ominous aura around him. You only end up like that if you've seen death all the time.
Yep.
Could it be because of this city?
Maybe. Or maybe it's its old man stench.
Shinigami, shut up. I don't think he's that old.
Something wrong? Is there something on my gorgeous face?
There are definitely people who are
Back in the
who
day,
agree
I
with
was
you.
rather popular with the ladies. You may think that means I'm no longer so popular.
You'd be right.
And you'd be right.
Which sucks, because you're actually a nice
The
dude.
rain, it never stops. Does it rain often here?
Oh, this stuff? Fatalists would tell you that all rain must come to a stop. But for the past few years, the rain in our town hasn't stopped falling.
Saying that, I do hope that's not
years?
something. I hope that is something they said in the
Years.
original.
It started around, 3 years ago? Weird, huh? Thanks to that, we have no need for weather forecasts.
A city where it's always raining. No wonder things are so dark and damp here.
The rain sure has changed things around here. Both the city and the people, too. Supposedly,
that, yeah.
there's something in the rain that messes with our bodies and the environment. But it's all hearsay. No one knows why the rain never lets up. But it probably has something to do with Amaterasu.
It might sound silly, but it could be a mix of emotions. It could be a mix of emotions stuff. Because emotions can actually mess with you physically to an extent. Not as much as something actually physical, but yeah. Oh, wrong button.
Kanai Ward. It's such a bizarre place.
Bizarre, huh? You're not gonna make it here if you find this shocking. You'll be seeing a lot of strange things in this city, I'll tell you that much. But there's no need to overcomplicate things. Everything is just an illusion in the rain. Just think of it that way, and you'll be fine.
All right.
Trust me, it's easier this way.
Is it?
Well, now that I finished showing you the town, let's head to the agency.
This place. There's a lot more to it than I thought.
What do you mean?
Oh, it smells so good here. It's like there's a florist on every corner.
She does not actually mean florist,
Really?
by the way.
I don't see any florists.
He's talking about the stench of
I
death.
didn't mean it literally. To me, nothing smells sweeter
Hello again, Pizza PBJ.
than the stench of death.
A lot has happened since you were
Stench of
gone.
Death?
We finally got out of the lab, out of the mystery labyrinth.
That sounds so ominous.
We're gonna be meeting the
Hey,
new crew soon, by the way.
elevator's here.
Right, coming.
We'll be meeting the new crew soon. Also, I finally got my hat and thing. We're actually kind of getting close to where I was in the game. To the old group. The original. Well, you were here with the old group. Where no, you weren't here with the old group.
No.
The old group died. They all died. Also, we technically kind of killed the killer. We reaped their soul. Or Shinigami did.
Now then.
Come on, let's go down.
Yes.
Right. No need to be so nervous. There's nothing dangerous here, anyway. Alright, I'm ready. The old group don't make an appearance at all, other than chapter 0. The first case. That's the only time they make an appearance. I could show you what they looked like. I still have the
This
profiles.
area is called Kamasaki District. It's the busiest and messiest place in all of Ganai Ward. In other words, it's a lively area.
These are our current people right now. Yuma Cocohead is our protagonist. This is what Shinigami looks like when not when in the regular world. This is Shinigami in the well, this is her true form. She can only really take it when in the mystery labyrinth. He is a tall beauty. This is the guy we just met, Yako Furio. He's the leader of the nocturnal the NDA, I guess. This is one of the members of the crew back on the Amaterasu Express who died. Here's another one from the same. Here's one who was technically supposed to be there, but he actually got replaced. He was actually killed ahead of time and replaced by an Amaterasu spy who then killed the rest of the crew. here's one character that I was hoping that would live, but sadly did not. She was actually very kind, but she died. She would have been fun to see too, but she died. One of the only characters so far small enough. I'm almost the same size as the protagonist, but still taller. And this is a guy we met so far. He's a bastard.
Neon looks magical blurred in the rain. If there really is an illusion in the rain, I think it'd be the streetlights. I don't have any memories of this scenery, but it still makes me all nostalgic. Perhaps I'm from a city like this one.
Oh yeah, our character has amnesia.
If you formed my mind into a shape, it looked like this place.
Hey, isn't it weird how it's not flooded, given how it's always raining here?
It looks like they have a good drainage system. See? There's a drain leading to a pipe over there.
That kind of thing creeps me out. Just imagine what would happen if I got sucked in there. Hey! There's a clown in the sewer staring at you!
A clown?
Really, that reference?
Made you look!
I explained briefly, but basically, Amaterasu Corp picks on detectives. My colleagues and hired assistants all quit. They said working here as a detective was simply impossible.
So, you've been working as the only detective for the whole city ever since?
Yeah, basically.
It's not like I can change careers. I'm a WDO detective, after all.
He's just not a master detective, as it gets explained.
Although, most of my requests involve infidelity or finding lost pets.
What about unsolved mysteries?
The peacekeepers get to handle that. Detectives don't even get close.
I think he's actually working now. For some reason, when I played the game before, he just stopped moving.
Be different since you're all here.
Huh? All?
Yeah, I got a feeling things will be a bit stuffy moving forward.
I'm not sure why my desktop has a slower clock, it's got like 30 seconds slow. How far into this we need to go?
Is your agency up ahead?
Like I said earlier, detectives aren't allowed to work in a proper office in Kana.
Yep.
Ugh, must we travel this nauseating path? I'm too blue-blooded for this.
The other master detectives
Got 4
are already
water
waiting
bottles
at
in
the
me.
agency.
Wonderful.
You're the last to join us.
Other master detectives? But everyone on the train died.
Thanks to that hitman hired by Amaterasu. The WDO anticipated interference. They prepared multiple routes for entry into Kanai Ward. They covered their bases. Other master detectives arrived from routes besides the Amaterasu Express. Both official and unofficial members traveled through these various routes.
Yep.
I see. So it wasn't just the Amaterasu Express.
Amaterasu Corporation caught on and tried to interfere on all the routes. Granted, they deny any involvement. Some routes were completely stamped out. Yours barely made it.
A tragedy happened to others too.
Excluding you, there are 4 others who survived. Unfortunately, a lot of sacrifices were made.
Yep.
But as a result, you could say master detectives of the highest caliber have been gathered here.
Sure.
Each of you did outsmart Amaterasu and made it here after all.
The highest caliber? Hearing Master get complimented really annoys me.
Why?
Why?
I wonder what these surviving master detectives are like. So exciting, so mysterious.
Why is it that it annoys you when I get complimented? Why? I remember that line, but I don't remember it ever getting explained. I'm not controlling this, by the way. That was the cutscene. I'm trying to make my best to keep quiet during some of this, but so people can understand it. But it's a little hard, in my opinion. I'm a talker. I am enjoying the game though. I continue on my own on my older save.
Here we are.
Where's the agency?
It's right here. All right. Remember this, Yuma. The most important things cannot be seen by the eye.
I love seeing that.
This is the agency?
I thought my eyes were gonna pop out.
Welcome to the Nocturnal Detective Agency.
It's in a submarine.
What, you expected something a bit tidier? I guess I wouldn't call this place clean myself. But isn't it awesome? Our own submarine!
I love the excitement in his
Is
voice.
this really it? Our office is a sub?
You've been assigned to a sinking ship of a detective agency.
All right then, yeah. Okay, they still have that little. I keep reading that's there, but that's color. I think that color is the same they use in Danganronpa when it comes to blood. But this game seems to take a different approach to things, and it actually has the blood be a regular color. Time for the new crew, or the true crew. I do need to get myself a damn bed. That's a dude in the that's a guy in the fire hole thing. Fire. Why am I'm forgetting what you called them. Damn it. Whatever.
Thanks for waiting, everyone. Our final new member has arrived at last.
Watch it! Don't just come barging in here.
Sorry. What are you talking about? This is my detective agency, isn't it?
Victory is mine. Pay up.
But hold on, that doesn't count. It was an accident thanks to the chief barging in here.
Nonsense. You should have expected him to return from his errand. Moreover, you should have realized he was back when our submarine resurfaced.
Not when you put it like that.
With my logic, anything is possible.
What are they fighting about?
Hey, what are you doing with those matches? No fire is allowed on my sub.
It's just a little game. He strikes the matches one by one. He wins if he lights 10 in a row. But if he fails even once, I win. And he failed. Thus, I get all the cash.
Hang
I can't
on,
tell what kind of
it
cash-
was lit. The chief opened the door, which blew it out.
Can't tell what kind of cash that is.
I succeeded in lighting it, so the game continues. Next is the 7th, right? Hey, ref, how many matches was it? You can check by counting the number of chocolates on the table.
Sure thing. 1, 2,
She's eating the chocolate.
3.
I love her.
Hey, don't eat those. We're using them to count. How many are we missing now? 2 or 3? Come on, princess. How many did you eat? Be honest.
2 or 3. What comes after 3? I never remember since I so rarely count that high. Please give me just a moment to recall it.
It's so
You got 2 tall
ruined.
ladies in here, just from the get-go. Mirror.
Why don't you count the number of matchsticks you've used instead?
Oh, right. I'll just count the matchsticks in the ashtray. Why the hell are there so many? Didn't you say no open flames are allowed in here?
It's harder to quit than you think.
Aha! I remember. The number 4 comes after 3. So the answer is 4.
I can't tell if that's a beauty mark
But
or
there's still a chocolate
something else.
missing.
Hang on, there were more than 4 to begin with. Did you eat another one?
Probably.
Wait, you're eating it right now!
It is too delicious. So this
Oh yeah,
is what commoners eat.
she comes from a rich
Interesting.
family.
It is simply heavenly.
Anyway, time to pay up.
Enough. I'm using my authority as chief to end this game. And no more gambling. Do you understand you're in Kanai Ward? Don't give the Peacekeepers any reasons to drop in on us.
Is
Virtue,
gambling something that
honesty,
bad?
And staying the hell out of trouble. That's our motto here at Nocturnal Detective Agency. Got it? Now then, I'd like to introduce you to our final team member.
All right.
Yuma Coco Head. A round of applause.
Oh, sorry.
Nice to meet you all.
Only one
I
of
was
them
hoping
is
they were
cheering.
amazing detectives, but they all look kind of dumb.
Oh.
Wonder which one of them will die first. Him or maybe.
Hey, knock it off!
I'm hoping they don't die, but we'll
They
see.
managed to get past Amaterasu's attacks. I'm sure they're all amazing.
Now then, Yuma, let me introduce everyone to you. First, the one sitting over there is Halara Nightmare, a great master detective. The first to arrive at Kanai Ward.
Hello, beautiful.
The little match boy over there is Desuhiko Thunderbolt.
Always with the weird names.
Wait, who's the match boy?
The beautiful lady next to him is Fubuki Clockford. She is the heiress to the famous Clockford family.
A pleasure to meet you.
The lips are definitely something you'd see on a. I don't know why
And
the
the
lip
one
design.
inside the
something I'm talking
fireplace.
What, fireplace?
Oh yeah, that's okay. Why did I think it was called something
Why
else?
there of all places?
He says it's calming in there. Anyway, his name is Vivia Twilight.
Definitely a guy people.
Hey, nice to meet you.
I'm pretty sure people probably fell in love with him. It's based off his demeanor and appearance.
Right. Now that we're all here, let's have a seat.
Okay, I'm gonna continue on a little bit longer. I want to hit 3 minutes or 3 hours on the OBS. At least. If I feel like continuing after it hits 3 hours, I will. Hold on, what the heck? Why does it say there's 2? Corey went live at the same time? All right.
Everyone on the train died besides you? That sucks. Had I been on the Amaterasu Express, I would have solved it before anything had gone down. Damn. Missed the chance to show off my superstar self.
Yeah, narcissistic, aren't you? Just does he feel?
Arrogant. I hate his guts.
He's taller than me still.
Yuma, do you like chocolate?
Yeah, a bit.
Did you know that chocolate grows on cacao trees?
That's not how that
The
works.
sight of all those trees with their shining silver fruit must be so splendid.
That's off.
I think the silver part is just the wrapper.
Huh? Does it not grow on the tree like this? Ah, I see. I thought I was peeling back its silvery husk. What a misunderstanding to make for an adventurer such as myself.
Adventurer?
Correct. I am an adventurer and a detective. It is nice to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you too.
I think,
So you're the survivor from the Amaterasu Express massacre.
incorrect. Yes.
That's thanks to yours truly.
I don't remember
Otherwise,
seeing
Matt
that
would die right
pose.
away.
Okay, I want to look at the profiles. Alara Nightmare, 181. So, oh, he's only 3 centimeters taller than Yuma. So, the tallest in the current group is actually Yakao, and then Halara, Fubuki, Desahiko, and then Yuma. Unless you count Shinigami's true form.
Now, all remaining agents sent to the Nocturnal Detective Agency are here.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot less of you than what we originally planned.
Sadly,
well, regardless of how many people we would have gotten, we'd still be no match against the Peacekeepers' numbers. So, we'll keep laying low down here and avoid provoking them, as we've been doing.
You want to stay submerged in this filthy river? I didn't come here to rot like sewage. I want to make a grand entrance, solve all unsolved mysteries, and become a superstar detective. Oh, and once I'm rich and famous, I'll make you all my assistants.
Fuck off.
In Kanai Ward, solving cases won't make you famous. All information is controlled by the Peacekeepers. They simply conceal anything that's inconvenient to them.
Yep.
If you want to be famous in this town, it's much easier if you're a villain.
Don't actually think about doing that.
I see. Got it.
Wait, don't actually do it! Don't instigate anything with those guys. Got it?
I'm just kidding around.
Why is the WDO gathering master detectives in Kanai Ward? What do they want us to do?
We're about to find out.
I don't know what the WDO is thinking either. I just found out about this recently myself.
You didn't receive any instructions?
Not yet, at least. I'm hoping they'll call us eventually.
And
But before that, there's something I need to verify first. Yuma, it's about you.
we're about to learn the truth.
Me?
Kind of.
I heard the Peacekeepers talking and learned about it back then, but... Do you really have amnesia?
Huh? Amnesia?
Yeah, seems like I do. I don't remember anything from before getting on the Amaterasu Express.
Ah, then you and I are alike. We are amnesia buddies, Yuma.
Shut up,
Huh?
Fubuki.
Fubuki, you too?
It's not
Indeed.
true.
I cannot remember what I had for
She's just
breakfast.
forgetful. She doesn't have
I cannot
amnesia.
even recall how I got here.
I think you're just forgetful.
Don't make things even more complicated.
My apologies.
What is the source of your amnesia? Is Amaterasu Corporation responsible?
No, it doesn't seem likely. I was still at the station when I woke up.
So you really don't remember anything. Well, I'm surprised you got past Amaterasu's attacks like that.
I probably can't tell him it's thanks to the pact I made with the Death God.
You better not. Talking about me breaks the contract.
I think I was just lucky. Chief saved me in the end.
Well, you can work off your debt to me. So you really don't know who you are? In other words, you don't remember if you're a detective?
That's correct. Oh, but I do have a letter from the WDO. And this outfit is definitely mine because it fits perfectly.
I don't doubt you. That's not what I'm worried about. I've already verified your identity.
Huh? You know who I am?
I didn't just daydream in the park and feed pigeons while y'all were heading here. I checked the routes everyone used and provided support wherever I could. Unfortunately, most of the info was kept secret, so supporting you was all I could do. At the very least, I did manage to obtain info about the Amaterasu Express. Then again, it was mostly thanks to Halara and Desuhiko since they arrived so early.
I got the passenger list from Amaterasu Corporation using my special forte. That ability is top secret, so I'm not gonna tell you about it just yet.
Your name was on the passenger list, Yuma. Once we knew your name, obtaining more information was easy. I researched the histories of everyone on the list.
This doesn't sound like something you need to hear.
What? Of course it is! I might finally get to learn about my past! So, who am I?
The truth might surprise you, but... Among the master detectives registered at the WDO, no individual with the name Yuma Kokohead exists.
There's more to it than that.
What do you mean?
I think once this cutscene
Five
ends,
master
and I can save
detectives were
again, I'll
summoned to the
probably
Amaterasu Express.
end
That
the
is an
stream there.
undisputable fact. But a detective in training was also summoned.
Detective in training?
That's you, Yuma. Looks like you've been working toward being a detective at the WDO. You may be part of the organization, but you haven't earned your stripes just yet.
So, I'm not really a master detective yet?
That sounds about right. You never fail to amuse me, Master.
Despite that, I know for sure you'll be an integral part of our team. I reviewed your profile in the WDO records, and it turns out you have a phenomenal ability.
An ability? So I do have some sort of special power too?
Your record claims that you're a great cook! Would you mind making us breakfast from now on?
Your lake is made.
I don't know if I can. I don't have any memories about cooking. Never mind. Did my profile mention anything else? Like where I used to live or my personal history?
Oh yeah, heard of
It
it.
didn't have any details of the sort. You see, you've got a trainee's profile, not a proper master detective's.
I see.
You know, trainees are kind of like appetizers at a restaurant, don't you think? I guess that makes you the appetizer detective!
Shut up. Shut your face.
Don't worry, I'll do my best to train you from the ground up to be a great detective.
What's wrong? There's nothing to feel ashamed about. Everyone starts off as a trainee. Also, not everyone can use their forte from the get-go. Though some are born rather gifted. Still, no matter how much talent you have, you require the right training to make the most use of your abilities. No matter how smart they are or how dexterous their fingers, no surgeon dives straight into surgery. The same goes for master detectives. If you want to do things the right way, you have to learn it.
So everyone here also trains at the World Detective Organization?
The WDO requires a 2-year training period for all agents, no exceptions.
I don't remember that part.
During that time, the agent's paranormal disposition is honed into a forensic forte, specializing in investigation. And those who manage to develop their forte are certified as master detectives.
Like me. Plus, once you become a master detective, you get a detective deed from the WDO.
By the way, not all detectives working for the WDO are master detectives. There are regular detectives, like myself, who don't have fortes.
Oh, really?
I still got my detective deed. It doesn't say master detective on it, but it still holds the same weight. A forte mostly depends on innate talent. Some people will never develop it, no
This is a
matter how
very-
much effort
This
they put
one's
in.
very long.
But that doesn't mean they can't be a detective. Anyone can get a detective deed as long as they complete their training.
So is that my case as well? I don't think I have any special abilities.
Man, this is the long. This game is so tough. There's a lot to do. A lot of talking.
There is no record about your forte.
I think I'll just continue looking at my phone for a moment. I want to. I'll watch and wait until someone says something. But I'm gonna try. I'm trying to find a boom arm.
You could be like me and have no special powers.
I knew it.
Who cares about that? You've got me, Master.
Look, there's no need to be so down about having no forte of your own. That has nothing to do with whether you're a good detective or not. Even a kid or a delinquent can be a master detective if they're good at one thing. But detectives with no special abilities must pass basic testing with flying colors before they're certified. So, in fact, you could say those without special abilities make better detectives.
Oh, you're just tooting your own horn, old man.
But being both a capable detective and a master detective would be even better. Such as myself.
Narcissistic,
You're
but
tooting
okay.
your own horn too.
Anyway, whether you have an ability or not, the fact remains that you've been striving to be a detective.
So, I wanted to be a detective.
Also, keep in mind that despite being a trainee, you were given a directive. That's pretty impressive. You must be quite capable. I mean, master detectives were killed, but you managed to survive.
I'm not sure if that's right.
I am sure you shall eventually remember all that you have forgotten, Yuma. Although, I still do not remember what I ate this morning, let alone yesterday's weather.
It was raining. It's always raining.
Oh, right.
Is she this dumb on purpose? I think she's putting on an act. Maybe she's a giant skank. It's boom kill time if you fall for her, Master.
Why couldn't I fall? Why can't I fall for her?
By the way, my agency treats both trainees and detectives as the same thing. To all you master detectives, you better not drop your guard or the rookie here's gonna steal your thunder. Got it?
Go ahead and try. Too bad for you, rookie. I'm gonna take all the medals.
Shut up.
I have no desire to compete.
You senior detectives sure are a handful. Vivia, anything you'd like to say to the newbie?
No, not really.
Oh, I forgot to talk to him.
A call?
That's the direct line to the World Detective Organization. So, they're
Oh, wow.
finally contacting us. All communication in Kanai Ward is shut out from the outside world, so that phone is rather special. And obviously, it's kept secret from the Amaterasu folk.
If they're contacting us, maybe they'll finally give us our orders.
Go ahead, rookie.
Huh? You want me to answer?
Master!
We're trying to get in touch.
Hold on. I'm gonna take this time as a. I'm gonna take this chance to end the stream here. 3 hours, 12 minutes is not bad. So I'll play that again another time. I'm a little tired. Also, I just felt like ending it now. All right.
Alright then, it's time for this episode of the Interdimensional Show live at the Wonder Mrs. Urban Theater to Infinite. Thank you for coming, and I will see you all again on Wednesday. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the night, wonderful rest of the day, wonderful rest of the evening, and I hope you all had a wonderful New Year's. Bye everyone.